What's up, folks? Nice morning update, July 9th. Tight overnight range 26 to 40 on the highs right now. Steady climb. We hit that 02 and then have not looked back. So that's 140 points up from that, which is crazy to me. You could watch 27.28 support. I think it's going to be more like 12.15. And then 87.91. Decent one at 63 here. We could see other levels stop. Right now there's an auto bid algo running on this low volume. So until that stops running, nothing's going to go down. You saw zero downside yesterday. We do have singles to 31. I'd watch that as an initial drop into something to continue higher. Maybe we do drop. If we do, it should be a good flush. But again, I don't know. R1 at 40 has been a wall. I'm still looking at that 45 level, 45, 50. 56, 52, 56, 67. These are all decent targets on the upside since who knows, because we're at all-time highs. 26, 25 is your pivot. That's decent. 13, that's pretty good. 55.98. These are okay today. My magic green line is down here at 55.95. So we'll see. POC for 60 days down at 32. Again, we spent a ton of time in that 30, 40 range, heavily that 33, 36 area. So that's going to be your major support. So we'll see. But again, I mean, if you look at this, I mean, I don't see anything bringing this down right now. Unless something outside happens, I don't think economically anything will bring it down. And I say that with a caveat because I will go over later. I'm not going to be here the next 2 days, so it's going to go over. But CPI might be different. Anyway, 55.37. So that 33, 36 area, which is 100 points lower, is going to be your support. And that's really going to be more of my macro over under. We get back below that and I can see some downside, but anything above that, I consider that upside, which 3,700 would probably be the next overall target if we get above that 45.50 area. Sorry, I didn't load this. Here's your 46.45, which is your R2 on your yearly pivots. So that's fascinating. In fact, most of your volumes here, your POC for 3 years is basically 4,000, which is crazy that's where all the volume is. But we have a ton of volume down here. Although they're making some good volume strides here. There's that big volume. That spike there is your 55.39 area. So it goes right into that 33.36. So upside above that is 63.84. Now, I'm not saying we get there, but typically we're going to hit round numbers when you get higher than that. So I don't know. Interesting. Here's your SPX. Okay. No cash gap since, basically the 11th. You have this guy down here is 54.02 to 75. We haven't looked back. We hit that twice, bink, bink, and then popped up. So again, I don't know. I would look for 5,600 possibly on SPX. They like round numbers as well. So that would be another upside target. Again, I don't know. Euro still holding strong above the 200 and the 50 at 08. It bounced off that 065 level. So we're going to keep an eye on that. NASDAQ up 77 this morning. ES is up 12. Dow's up 50. Huge swing in the Dow yesterday. But I think what we are looking at is CPI and PPI. So just a quick theory that possibly these aren't as, how do I say, bullshit this time around because of the whole political shenanigans going on with Biden. So just keep that in mind that this might be a shocking number. I'm not saying it is, but it could be. and it could be more realistic for political reasons. Typically, in my opinion, we trade off bullshit numbers. We all know this isn't real. Everyone goes to the grocery store. And it's funny that CPI doesn't even include food. So how is that really a relative number? But yet we all trade on it. So anyway, just keep in mind that now that there's political motives to, stir things up, this might be more in line with what we're probably expecting. So just a heads up. But again, I don't know if that's going to even take down this market. As of now, there's nothing stopping it. This is just full blown go, right? You had a few down days, but so eventually we're going to get to that. But do you have to look at October 23? We went straight up. So is that the same dip as this? And then, we're going to put us up here. So I don't know. I'm frustrated with the market because there's a bid algo that just, it won't come down. And normally from the market structure that I look at, from a flush point of view, when you should get a 10 or 20 point drop, like some sort of flush, it'll go 5 points and then rip right back up. So there's something buoying this market. And in my opinion, it's an algo. I could be wrong, but the market structure has been that way for a while now. So anyway, just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that it won't go down. At some point, it should flush to refresh the longs. But on the overall, I don't see any point to call a top right now. I think we're seeing a lot of that, and I think that that's fueling the continued higher. So anyway, again, I'll be off the next few days. I will be posting pivots. I'll be in and out of the room, but video-wise, it will be Friday morning, so that'll be after CPI. But just keep in mind that could be an interesting number come Thursday and Friday. Stay safe, and again, I'll be in and out.